gente. Hello, my people. It is Tuesday night, January 30th, 2018, and here I am, laying and thinking of what I just saw. And what I just saw was the State of the Union, and I was exactly, I will, without words. Here I am thinking of how he described some of my family members, how he describes some of my people, some of my people that look like me, some of my students, some of my cousins, some of my tios, some of my uncles. And here we are, he's supposed to be our leader of this great nation, and he's calling us criminals in one way or the other, referring us with terminologies that isn't even right. Illegal immigrants is not even the right terminology or appropriate terminology. How about you get it right first? How about you use your words and be more impeccable, right? Here we are, our leader, comparing undocumented immigrants with MS-13. And I ain't no expert on this, but let me tell you, I know a lot of people, including some of my family members, who are hard workers, who are here earning their dream, just like many others. And for him to refer to us like this is just degrading. But we won't let that stop us from unifying, from seeking justice, because we know that's not true. We know that we're here to be better and be the better people. As he went on and said his 4 pillars of what he's looking to pass legislation, Congress. I'm no politician. I'm no politician. But I am a U.S. citizen, and I will stand for justice, for liberty, and more than anything, liberation. Liberation for those 1.8 million people who, in March, when DACA expires, they're in limbo. So I either can sit here and be angry at what he said. I can sit here and complain all I want, or I can take it to action. I can take it to action by calling my representatives in D.C., by encouraging people to sign up and vote, because it is an election year and it's important. I can sit here in my butt, or I can go out there and make sure my voice is heard. When I went to D.C. not too long ago, about 2 years ago, I was so close to the White House. I was blown away. I was like, wow, this is what everybody's talking about. But At that moment, I thought, yeah, I can be so close to the White House, but my voice can't even be heard. But imagine if there was a lot of us. You know, activism is one thing that I've learned, how to use my voice, how to use my story. You see, I grew up in the border town not knowing what that meant until I came here to Lawrence, Kansas. And even then, I still had to try to really find what that meant to me, my identity. As a young Latinx student in Lawrence, Kansas, I have my own experiences. And I had my experiences in the border town. At that time, I thought it was all fun and games when I got chased by the Border Patrol just because I fit the profile of an undocumented crossing the border. And I thought that was funny. But it's until years later that I saw the racism, the racial profiling in that. And that's not what I want my kids to experience. That's not what I want our future generations to experience. You know, my parents moved from Mexico to the United States early on in their marriage, wanting their kids to have a bright future. And money wasn't growing out of trees. But when I was little, all I knew was that I had a house under my head and I had necessities. And now I sit here and be very privileged that what my parents went through gave me this opportunity. But what I do with this opportunity is what's going to set me apart, what can set our generation apart. So I challenge you as a young professional, as a student, as a citizen, to unite, to become one, and to be brave. To be brave because we are very separated right now. We need to come together like this. So that's my challenge as I reflect and think about where we're at right now. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for your voice to be heard? Because we need that right now. We need compassion. We need love. We need to stand up. Because you and I are enough. We're all enough. And here we have this administration who might not see us as we're enough. We might not have the net worthy. We might not have the social capital. We might not have the resources that they think we need. But we do. Whether it's the color of our skins, the country we were born in, our gender, we are enough and we matter and we gotta fight. We gotta fight because this administration doesn't see it. So my challenge to you is for you to step up, to not just sit in your butt and complain to go through it and just hear it. What are you doing as a citizen of this world, of this country? What are you doing to make this place more equitable and eventually have liberation for all? So think about that as I think about it, because we can do it. We gotta pick our battles and go in together and fight for it. So thank you. You all have a wonderful day. Los quiero y a seguir adelante, como dice mi mamá. See you guys later. Deuces.